Okay, hi, my name is Megan, and I'm the SLP here at the University of Tennessee Medical Center. The case that we're going to be looking at today is actually a rather interesting case. Mom is coming in, and we're going to discuss modes of communication and school placement options for her 3 children, which all have different hearing losses. So, also her and Dad are both hearing. They do have a history of hearing loss in an extended family, which was genetically handed down to all 3 of the kids. So we're going to go get Mom and get started. Okay, hi Mom.
Hi.
I'm Megan. It's nice to meet
Kristen,
you.
nice to meet you. This is our service dog.
Okay, hi.
Our youngest has a severe peanut allergy, and so I thought it would be best if you got to meet him.
Well, welcome
as
to
well.
the University of Tennessee Medical Center.
Thank you.
Wow, what a well-behaved training dog.
I know, right?
Okay. Well, welcome.
Thank you.
Let's start by talking about your 3 kids.
Yeah, we have 3. There's Jack, David, and Kendall.
Okay.
Jack is our oldest, and he's 7, about to turn 8.
Okay.
He's in the 2nd grade. He is severe to profoundly deaf.
Okay.
He was, we had him implanted at age 2, but they didn't really, they weren't successful. It's not best for him.
Okay.
He is our quietest child. He's very serious.
Okay.
More reserved than the others.
Now, what is he doing for a mode of communication right now?
Right now he mostly signs because my husband and I both sign.
Okay.
And his oral skills are pretty lacking.
Okay. Now, is that something that you guys definitely want to work on?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we don't want to push him too much. We want what's best for him, but I think it would be easiest if he could build up those skills.
Excellent. Okay, and let's move on to Mr. David.
He's our middle. He's
Okay.
6, and he's in the 1st grade. He's mildly deaf, and he uses bilateral hearing aids.
Okay.
And he is very loud and outgoing. He has great oral skills, and he's definitely our most outgoing, friendliest child.
Okay, so really good oral skills with David. Bless you.
Thank you.
It is flu season, so.
Yeah.
And then, excuse me. Last is Kendall, and she's your youngest, right?
Yes, she is. She's 5, and she's going to start school in the coming year.
Okay.
And so she's also severe profoundly deaf. And so
Okay.
I think we're just trying to figure out options for where we want to send her for schooling and where we should send the other 2 if we want to keep them where they are. Or something
Okay.
like that.
Well, great. Well, excellent. Let's talk about your main concern. What are you as a parent wanting for these kids?
I would
moving
really,
forward?
really like for all of them to stay together just so they have each other
Okay.
wherever they go. I'm worried because they do all have such different issues and degrees of hearing loss
Mm-hmm.
that
Yeah, they're kind of all over the board.
I like want what's best for each of them, but I also really, really need them to stay together.
Okay. And you said, are you a stay-at-home mom, or you're working?
I'm not. I do work. My husband and I
Okay.
both work.
Okay. All right. Well, let's talk a little bit about our different options. We have public school,
Mm-hmm.
residential school,
Mm-hmm.
homeschooling, which sounds like it's not going to be the best option.
I think we should
in
use
this
that
case.
option.
And then there's also private schools.
Mm-hmm.
But let's start actually with residential schools and just kind of talk a little bit about what that would look like. In a residential school, actually here in Knoxville, we have the Tennessee School of the Deaf,
Mm-hmm.
where the kids actually board at the school,
Mm-hmm.
which is not always ideal in most cases.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Just because my husband and I do sign, so I don't think we communicate great at home. We have
Right.
a great family life. I would hate for them to, all 3
Absolutely.
of them leave.
Yes,
I just
absolutely.
don't know if I could do it.
Well, and something that we can talk about too is just the community that's offered at Tennessee School of the Deaf. Maybe not even sending them to school there, but getting them involved just in that community, trying to really build that self-esteem for them.
Yeah, okay.
And just embracing that, that sign language that you guys are using in your family. But to me, it sounds like our best option might be to go with a public school. After the act was passed of IDEA.
Oh, then 94, 42?
Yes,
Okay,
absolutely.
Yeah, I briefly heard about that.
Yes, so there is services now have to be offered for all children with any kind of handicap, special need, whatever. So we actually will, when they're in school, they have to be provided with any kind of service, whether that's an interpreter or, that will look different for each of the kids with their different degree of hearing loss. But, so that's something that we can look into that will definitely be important. And with that act, IEPs, individual education plans.
Okay.
So each of the children will have their own IEP requesting the different services that they need.
Yeah.
So, let's talk just a little bit about the modes of communication that you are hoping for. So, assuming, we want to move forward with the public school, what kind of modes of communication are you hoping for them to embrace or learn or, whatever it is?
I really do want them to embrace their deaf identity and, like you said, taking them TSD for events and that kind of thing I think is a great idea because I want them to understand about their culture. But my husband and I aren't deaf, so they're raised in the hearing world. I mean, we sign and have great communication at home, but outside the home, if people don't sign, like their grandparents and their aunts and uncles and cousins, they don't sign. So I think he's very friendly.
Hi, service dog. He's not even in the video. Okay.
But I think I would really like for some type of oral skills to be learned.
Okay.
To make it easier for them.
Excellent. Okay. Well, I think that you guys are on a good track with that, really with, definitely embracing their deaf identity and, letting them know that that's okay. I think that it's great that you guys are signing at home with them, just to make them feel like it's okay to have this hearing loss that they
Sorry.
have. You are a friendly peanut allergy dog, huh? But I really do like the fact that you guys are, willing to integrate them into the general population and work on their oral skills with them too, and just kind of, embracing all factors of this particular case and different case with each of them.
Yeah.
So I also really think it will be great to have all three of them at the same school, just to kind of, when they kind of are getting into their activities that they enjoy, and creating their friend groups, they're going to know, their friends are going to start to, understand that all three of the children have this hearing loss, and that it's, really not that unusual, and to kind of embrace all three of them for that, and they can use each other for the support system. So, I guess what we'll do from here is start working with the school, figure out what systems are going to be needed in the classroom, whether that's an interpreter or an FM system, or, sitting the kids closer to the front of the room so they can really identify with what the teacher's saying. So let's look into public schools and see what's going to work best, okay?
Thank you so much, Megan.
Well, thank you so much for coming in today. Okay, excellent. We will, on our next visit, kind of see where we're at with that, okay?
Yeah, thank
All
you.
right, after you.